On everybody, so today I'm going to bring you my very first gameplay onto this YouTube channel. Now this is going to be a game analysis from a scrim leading into St. Louis against one of the teams that I believe got top 16 in the event previously. But it was a very good gameplay, and I just wanted to let you guys see why we do the things we do and what was kind of going through our brains during some of the situations that we were put into. So with that being said, I hope everybody likes the gameplay, and I'll see you guys later. What? Okay, so I wanted to bring you guys a game analysis from the series from last night. Now, I know you guys watched, I believe that was game one of the series against the same team, Villians, but I kind of wanted to analyze one of my gameplays just to bring some different content to you and also at the same time give a feeling for what was going through our brain during the series, why we made the plays that we did. Maybe there'll be some things you guys can take away and implement into your own gameplay or something like that. Now, I'm not saying that we played this game perfect, and I'm not saying that the other team played it the wrong way. There really is no wrong and right way to play this game. There is to an extent, but it just so happened the way we played this game countered the way they were playing. So I just wanted to show a couple things and kind of go over everything with you. So right now you have me and Frambu, which is going to be pushing their street. He's going to shoot down their waterfall to block the vision of their sniper. That way, if there's anybody with a sniper, he's not going to be able to push up and into their flag and snipe any of us, which is an extremely good play. I'm going to sit here and try to get a couple quick shots in the ring to help out my team gain control of ring and also gain control of those rockets. And after that, I'm going to try to push back as quick as I can and anchor this spawn. Now, if you don't know what anchoring is, I'll get into it here in a little bit. So what I'm doing right now is I'm pushing up into our BR, and I'm pushing up on this side, so not only so I can snipe it, so I can anchor. Now, anchoring in this game, or on this map especially, is probably one of the biggest things you can do in Team Slayer. It doesn't work for objective and for obvious reasoning, just because of the fact that the spawns are team-oriented, or they're base-oriented, but the spawns aren't base-oriented when it comes to Slayer. So, system that they have for the spawning system that they have in this game is going to spawn you in the safest area possible. Now, if I were to push up here, like to Carbine or into Ring, and I didn't anchor the spawn, not only am I going to throw off my teammate spawns, as you can see I spawned on the other side because their anchor died, but I'm going to allow for the other team to spawn on that side. See, they killed Frambu on that side, and I spawned on the other side. So we basically, in turn, just, traded cards, and we put spawns here. To get really good help from my anchor, which was Chris, and I was able to pick up the kill on him. I'm going to grab the sniper and try to get away, as everybody was calling out. There's two pushing from the ring. I'm going to lay down as many shots as I can, try to create as much damage as possible just to get away from that situation. But when you anchor spawn, not only you're anchoring your spawn for your teammates to spawn there, but you're blocking the spawn for the other team. You don't want them spawning behind you and in front of you, because then you're just going to lose track of where everybody is on the opposite team. You're not going to have a good, justification of where everybody is. Now I'm going to push this guy in street. Cold Air is going to jump out at me. Now, that was probably a really good decision on my behalf because I couldn't run away. If I would have tried to run away, I still would have gotten killed anyways. The biggest thing that I want to tell you is if you know you're going to die in a situation, make sure that you create as much damage as possible to the other opponent, because you're going to make your teammate's job a lot easier as far as in killing him and being able to, go on and do much more important things. So for him being one shot, one or Frambu had a much easier job killing him at just shooting him once and then being able to go about their business and doing what they're really supposed to be doing, which is controlling ring. I called this out. I might have been able to stay there. I'm not 100% sure exactly where that nade was. That's the only reasoning that I jumped out in that situation. But it ended up working out in our favor for the most part. Thing 1 was able to pick up a kill and somewhat be able to gain control of ring. But now we lost control of ring. So right now what we're trying to do is not only anchor our spawn, but we're trying to regain control of ring. So I'm playing a little methodical in this situation because I don't know exactly where everybody is, but I do spot Cold Era. I'm going to clean him up, and I'm going to get shot at. And like I said, in that same situation, I'm going to try to create as much damage as I can. I threw a nade, which made him really weak, which made Ant's job a lot easier as far as in killing him. We're trading kills here, but it's okay in this situation. I mean, it's not okay, but it's okay for the situation that we're currently in because we do have quite a lead on them. So right here, I'm going to try to throw a really bad nade, and I'm going to miss it. I noticed that there's two guys here. It's kind of a sticky situation, but they have my help. So I'm going to try to jump back over, help regain control. They have rockets in the rocks. So rockets and all the power weapons, like in every single Halo, guys. I mean, it's going to be one of the most important things. So if you guys don't know the spawn system in this game, power weapons, it goes off of drop. So, and what I mean by drop is if I were to pick up the sniper and I were to completely deplete the ammo out of it and then I were to drop the weapon, it's going to respawn in 2 minutes and 10 seconds from that point on. And rockets, if I were to pick them up and completely deplete the ammo out of those and drop them, they're going to spawn 2 minutes and 30 seconds from the point that I dropped them. Now there is another situation where if I were to drop a power weapon like, for instance, rockets, or sniper, the despawn time is still the same for both weapons. But if I were to drop a weapon with, you know, a power weapon with some ammo still left in it, it's going to have a 30-second despawn time. It's going to take 30 seconds to disappear off the map. And after the point of it disappearing, it's going to have the, you know, the 2 minutes and 10 seconds or the 2 minutes and 30 seconds to respawn. So you have a respawn time of 30 seconds, and then you have the respawn time, which is the drop time of 2 minutes. 30 seconds. So right here, you're going to see us kind of push up and regain control. It was a very good push by us. We didn't really have a real idea of where everybody was, but we kind of made a push. Now, there's a couple of situations where we made some premature pushes and we pushed into the ring when we probably really shouldn't have. We had control, obviously, of the game. We had control of the pace of the game, and on top of that, we had the lead. So there was no real urgency regain control of the map as we did. But, you know, with that being said, obviously map control is probably one of the most important things, and getting control of important weapons also is a really important thing. Just one of those luck of the draw cards where I kill a guy with a sniper. I'm going to kind of choke on my jump here. My teammates are calling out that there's like 2 or 3 in ring. So, now I know they died in this situation, but I at least want to be able to trade a kill with one of their deaths, so I'm going to jump up and kill K-Mat as I know that he was weak from involved out and that he was pushing that side. Extremely good communication by my team. And we haven't been a team for long at all, but the one good thing is I feel that my team's chemistry is growing immensely, and it's growing very, very fast. And that I'm not sure if that just has to do with our personalities meshing so well or what it may be. That's probably one of the most important things that you guys have to remember when you're creating teams. You guys have to get along really, really well inside of game, even outside of the game. You really have to build that chemistry, because without chemistry, I mean, you could put 4 really solid individual players together, but if they don't have that good team chemistry, you're not going to win these games very much. So like I was saying earlier, Ring 3 is probably one of the most important places to hold, just because of the fact that if you have Ring 3, not only do you have the highest, you're not only on the highest point of the map, but you can literally see everything from that point of view. So you could shoot down pretty much anything. You can shoot throughout the entire set of rocks. You could shoot anybody that's in flag, under turn, on turn, and in hut. So it's probably one of the best bird's eye view of the map, where you can lay down the most shots and support your team the best way possible. So in this situation, I believe we're waiting for rockets. Now this is one of those, I believe one of those premature pushes that I was talking about. We're going to try to push up, and it's going to kind of fail in this situation. We didn't have to push up. Rockets weren't coming up right away. They're about to be coming up here shortly, as they are right now. I want to push in. Somebody was dropping on them. So, like I said, it's one of those premature pushes where we push when we've done it a little more methodically as far as in the way we went about pushing. We could have, you know, somebody in Ring 3, send somebody in our street, and meet at Ring 1. Probably would have been the best way to do it. I do believe we got control of rockets, though, in that situation. I'm going to back up, and because I know I'm weak, I'm not trying to push up on anybody and give anybody free kills. Now, we still have a pretty decent lead here. It's 36-41. So Chris calls out, you know, guys, back up. We don't need to be pushing right now. We have control of weapons, and we have control of the lead. Let's just play. So we slow down our pace considerably, which is going to, in turn, make their pace slow down. But one of our anchor actually died here. As you can see, Thing 1 died. So with our anchor dying, Frambu's going to spawn on the other side alongside with Chris. I'm going to try to jump ring 3, and I'm going to sit here and try to make as many people as I can weak. I'm looking for somebody that I just heard that got out on our side. I think somebody said that he went our street. I didn't see him, so now I'm going to push back up, and I'm going to try to help Ant with the situation, which was a really good way we regained control of the map. I'm going to jump back, and I'm going to try to make some very good picks with the snipe. We have the lead. It's only 5 kills to go. I'm not trying to give away any stupid kills, nor am I trying to give away a power weapon in this situation. So I'm going to try to look for the 2 people that are on the street. I've ended up killing their sniper, which he was looking into ring, which was kind of one of those unfortunate events where he just wasn't looking at the right place at the right time. So right now, I'm anchoring the spawns because that's probably one of the most important things. I don't want to risk my teammates spawning on the other side of the map, and I definitely don't want to risk the chances of not anchoring a spawn and blocking my route spawn and having split spawn happening. If that happens, then it's just going to be one big, huge mess, and we're not going to really be able to do anything. So at this point, we're playing really methodically because we know rockets are going to be coming up here soon. We have the lead at 6 kills, so we're just trying to make the most out of every single kill that we can do, and we're really not trying to give up any of those kills. Now I'm in control of ring. I'm going to spot a player on the street. I'm going to lay down as many shots as I can. This is one of those situations where it's really tough now because they kind of have control of ring and rockets are coming up, and that's a really big game changer. If they were to be able to consistently hold ring in the time that rockets are coming up, they would definitely be able to come up with this game. Ant's going to end up picking up a kill to make it 49-44. I know rockets are coming up, and so does everybody else. So right now, our main focus is to play very conservative, but at the same time, know and stress the fact that rockets are coming up. So I make a really methodical play, pushing in here, trying to be really sneaky, checking every single corner. And now I'm just looking for players because I know rockets are coming up here very, very soon. And I want to make sure that we make good use of this control of this ring to get those rockets and just clean up this 1 kill. It's only 1 kill, so the other team knows it, so they're trying to pick the kills. They're not going to make any real outlandish moves here. This was a little bit of an outlandish move by him. If me and Chris would have pushed up against him, we probably would have been able to kill him, but they probably knew at the same time that we weren't going to do anything like that. So right now you can see me checking for rocket time. We didn't really know exactly when they were coming up. This was a very bad play by me. I was overly confident that I was going to be able to kill Igabit, and I didn't know that his other team was there, but that's the thing. Assumption is a bitch whenever you're assuming that it's just only one person. So Chris is going to end up getting rockets here. It's 49-45. Now in this situation right here, I was just told everybody to stay alive. Either let Frambu or Chris get the kill because that's probably one of the most important things. I mean, we have huge power weapons. The game is literally in our hands. It's just a matter of which one of their teammates is going to make the mistake first. So Chris is going to end up shooting 2 rockets and cleaning up the last kill to make that game happen for us. So I hope everybody enjoyed this gameplay. I hope I gave a little bit of insight of the things that we did, and I hope you guys can use some of that, my knowledge, and implement it in your gameplay. But with that being said, I hope everybody enjoyed the gameplay, and I'll see you guys later and see you in my stream. Bwah!